wonder if you can hear our refrigerator.
You cannot hear the refrigerator. The directional mic goes this way, and these go up here. It's a little bit in the background over there in the cans. I can like put it in the edit later if you would like to hear our like Lovecraftian horror that's going on in our freezer right now. I think we got a bad motor or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about fridges, so. But,
we rent, so who gives a fuck?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know the stipulations in our lease, really. I should have probably read that better.
Man, back in my drinking days, when I lived by myself, I had a fridge that didn't work. The freezer worked, but the fridge didn't work. And I didn't get my fridge fixed for like a month and a half. Because what I do is I just put, because, you buy 15 packs of Keystones, as you do personally.
Yes, yeah.
As everybody does.
I walk into Midway Mart and I buy a 15-pack of Keystones every Wednesday.
Midway Mart sells the Montuckies. You got to go to the QT for the Keystones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
You're fucking up my groove.
I'm fucking it up.
You'd stick the 15-pack in the freezer for get them as cold as possible without busting. Then you'd stick them in the broken fridge because that's like sort of a cooler situation.
Yeah.
And then you just try to crack all them some bitches before they got warm.
Though you got to be careful because I know we've had a mishap where we haven't pulled things out of the freezer and it has busted before.
Well, there's a very, very high scenario of busting if you don't pull out in time.
No. Yeah. Yeah, there is. Yeah, that's how
it's just part of life, hombre. That's just part of life.
Yeah. No, I get you. Yeah, no, I don't know what's wrong with our fridge, but we lived in our old place without a dishwasher for like a year.
There was mold in that sumbitch.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix that.
Anytime you because we had a functional dishwasher, quote unquote, but anytime you ran the dishwasher and let it sit in the dishwasher for more than like 2 hours, there's mold in that sumbitch. I think it was because like the back of the kitchen faced the outside. And
I have no idea. Maybe.
And that sumbitch must have been built in 1992.
Yeah, I think it was just collecting moisture.
Because under the sink, like it felt like if we poked hard enough, you could just go to the outside.
Well, I never tried that personally, but I believe you. Based on how that thing was built.
That home was held together by like sandpaper and a dream.
Yeah. Not the American dream either. It's just like, a hell dream.
No, it's like the Baravian dream. Shout out Superman.
Shout out Superman. Oh yeah, you want to talk about Superman?
I would love.
Or are we still in the spoiler territory?
I mean, I won't say anything about the plot. Because that's fair. You want to wait 2 weeks, and it's been a week and a half by the time this comes out. But Superman's a dork, and I think that we can all relish in that.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I thought it was a very helpful movie. I'm not super high on it as other people are because I do think the story felt a little rushed. And I think he just wanted to make a shorter movie, which is perfectly fine. But really where it gets me is there's just times, and I get it. He's having to jump, launch a new universe. But I do think there's a little exposition-y lines in there where the character literally stops and then says exactly their full exposition dump and then continues on with the movie. I feel like Lex does that one time. And I think Superman does it another. And it's I get you have to tell us what's going on in the universe, but I would rather there have been more show than tell in those situations.
I absolutely agree with you. That's just a byproduct of James Gunn being the most Silver Age comic motherfucker on the planet. Because I hate the term, it was like a comic book, the movie. Because a comic book can be fucking anything.
Yeah.
People talk about Batman Begins, for instance. That's 2005, right? Mm-hmm. And they're saying how that is gritty and realistic.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like a comic book because it takes a lot out of Batman Year One and then Long Halloween with Dark Knight and so.
Yeah.
But this is Silver Age as a motherfucker. This is the 3rd issue in an 8-issue run, and you're kind of skipping over one. We're going from splash page to splash page. And if you sit down and read a wacky world of sci-fi kind of adventure comic that Superman can be, it is mostly dialogue. Specifically a fucking Mr. Terrific run I read. It was Adam Strange, and the first page is just Adam Strange going on this soliloquy about how I am Adam Strange. I am from the foreseen planet. And that's how they fucking talk in the comics.
Yeah. And I think that works for comics. I think I would still have the same complaints in comics just based off the type of story I want to see. And I'm not saying I'm a better writer than James Gunn or that it could have been done better. I'm just saying there are points in the movie where there's one really glaring one, and I'm not gonna say where it happens, but I mean Lex literally like stops what he's doing and he's like, "This is why I hate Superman in the time that Superman's been around." And he just says it, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like we could have elongated the movie maybe and showed more emotional stakes. I wish the audience would have been treated better and like being able to figure that out instead of just being told in like a minute monologue type thing.
Well, I concur with you a little bit, but me personally, I like it when my Lex Luthor is just a certified hater and has
No,
no problem telling people why he can't fucking stand Superman.
I'm glad. I just think in that moment it was like an exposition drop. It was like, let's just tell you. Let's just tell the audience instead of letting them figure it out. And I get it. I want him to be a hater too. I think the performance by Nicholas Hoult may be the best in the movie. But yeah, I think it just sometimes I'm like, okay, I get it. Why can't you show me that more instead of just having him say it?
I love Corn. I'm a big Corn Sweat Dick Rider from this moment on. I just feel like
He was good.
you took a fucking action comic from the 70s and shook that bitch really hard, and David Corn Sweat fell out.
Yeah, no, I think he did a great job. I think he did wonderful as Superman. I wish there was more of him, and I wish there was more of him and Lois's dynamics. I think they had really good chemistry.
They were trying to cram a shitload. It's kind of the Aquaman problem. Like, if you watch the first Aquaman, which isn't horrible, it isn't great by any stretch of the imagination, but they're just cramming every bit of fucking...
Yeah, like William Dafoe. But I don't know. Willem. Sorry, my bad.
You're okay. Just...
Oh, wow. You're really ADHD about that one.
I'd say autistic, but...
Okay, sure. I wasn't going to label you with that.
Well, no, fuck you. You just did.
ADHD, well, yeah, but I'm not going to sit here on a podcast and be like, you're autistic as fuck. No, why would anyone do that? That's rude.
Well, that's not rude to the ADHD community. Take notes, people.
I don't think...
Hater.
I think ADHD is like a normal thing. I still think it's uncouth to just be like, you're autistic. If someone has ADHD, I mean, it's not that serious. But like, you're telling people...
Oh.
You're telling...
Quote it. Write it.
ADHD.
The sky with diamonds.
That's fine. I have ADHD.
ADHD is not that big a deal.
It really isn't.
Guinevere Jackson.
It really isn't. I have ADHD. I mean, it's like we just got to figure it out in life. But like being like, you're on the spectrum, like that's fucked up.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm just riffing, man.
Yeah.
We're just going.
Yeah, so I would never do that. But I guess so, if that's what you... I don't know. I feel like there are levels.
We could agree on one thing.
Sorry, I messed up Willem. Well, I can't even say it now. Willem Dafoe's name.
It's a How I Met Your Mother, but Willem Dafoe...
It's a wheat thin situation.
Somewhat. It's a... Willem Dafoe sounds like a frog talking to a bird.
You know, thinking about it now, he kind of looks like a frog.
A little bit.
Yeah, he looks like a little bit of frog.
Willem.
Yeah.
Dafoe!
But, yeah, I guess, yeah, during the training scenes, Mr. Dafoe does that.
He's the most anime character in that fucking movie. He just stands and like when he's fighting in the second half, he's like, Aquaman must defeat this person.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think those probably would have been worse in retrospect for me if, you know, they were just not Mr. Dafoe giving those answers. Because I like him a lot.
You know, you can't be mad at a homie for chasing a bag.
I can't be mad. And honestly, he's probably having the time of his life. He probably had so much fun doing that.
That's the thing about Willem Dafoe that separates him specifically in No Way Home, which if you take him and if you take basically the Raimi crew and Garfield out of No Way Home, it's pretty much okay. I like the movie. But even in the monotonous dredge that the MCU's kind of become, and which that's a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy there,
yeah,
he is having the fucking time of his life.
Yeah, he just has to... there is nothing like Mr. Dafoe in a fucking shitty movie. He's just like, give me it, and I will make it the best thing ever. And then, that's when you find the real golden nuggets, is when he's actually in a really good movie.
Yeah.
Like Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's in a good movie. Like, so like, if he's in a middling movie, you're like, hell yeah, William Dafoe.
Yeah.
If he's in a great movie, you're like, fuck yeah, this movie fucks with Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, he played Vincent van Gogh. which if you say Vincent Van Gogh in the correct pronunciation, it sounds like you're gagging on his Vincent Van Gogh.
Yeah, I was about to say it sounded really weird.
It's some because there's some pricks in which I can be some pricks sometimes, but
Who are the pricks? Tell us who the pricks are in this world, Kieran. Name them.
name is
There's
Robert.
time to get
It's Robert Paulson. He lives at 122 Mockingbird Lane.
Okay, so now we just dox somebody.
Yes.
We just dox somebody on air, and you call them a prick too.
Yes, Robert Paulson from the film Fight Club.
Yes, yeah.
His name was Robert Paulson.
Oh, I don't even remember.
That's Meatloaf. That's Denton, baby.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf has some connection with Denton. I can't remember what. I think he might have went to UNT at some point.
Are we talking about the Aqua Teen Hunger Force character?
No.
Because that's who I'm imagining as Meatloaf.
No, the recording artist Meatloaf. He was in Fight Club. He's in the Rocky Horror Picture Show as the biker guy.
That's right. And the Aqua Teen Hunger Force is Meatwad. But I
Yes.
do like me some Meatwad.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's a good character. It's one of my favorites, honestly. I don't even know if I like that show without Meatwad.
It's Meatwad certainly makes it.
Granted, I haven't watched this show since I was like 9 years old and wasn't allowed to watch Adult Swim, but watched it anyways.
Right before the anime block,
Yeah,
Toonami.
yeah, like that's when Family Guy was on there on a reg.
I haven't caught up with. I was scrolling through a live feed, whatever the fuck we had, and Adult Swim starts at like 6 p.m. now, which is fucking,
Where are the kids?
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because like King of the Hill is on Cartoon Network at 6 p.m. and like that's cool. That would have been a rad fucking thing to do.
Well, I don't know.
King of the Hill's not like the worst show on the planet, but if you keep watching past King of the Hill, you're gonna get the fucking Family Guy, and then you're gonna get to Robot Chicken. I don't know if that still is.
I hope Robot Chicken still airs because we used to have to wait till like 9 p.m. for Adult Swim.
Yeah, and that was for fucking like Bob's Burgers and shit.
Well, no. I mean, back in the day, I remember it went like Family Guy. It went Robot Chicken because Family Guy, it played like maybe 2 episodes of Family Guy. Maybe King of the Hill was in that spot too. And then it would go to Robot Chicken, and that's when you know it was getting fucked up. And then you had Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and then fucking
Tim and Eric.
Tim and Eric were on there, and Mike Tyson's show. Yes, that came on. So like, you had to wait to get to the really fucked up stuff, like till like probably like 11.
Yeah.
But 6 p.m. now?
That's what I was. We are crumbling as a society, or just making really cool kids that smoke gay cigarettes.
Gay cigarettes. Explain that to me. What do you mean?
These fucking things right here.
Vapes.
Cigarette. It looks like you're blowing a robot.
I was thinking they made like another type of cigarette, and then you're calling them gay.
Oh no! Well, no. It's just what is a gay cigarette? What's the gay cigarette?
That's what I'm asking.
American Spirits.
American Spirits.
American Spirits. 1000%. It's American Spirits.
It's definitely not the Marlboro.
No, well, those are old gay cigarettes.
Old gay?
There is a big old difference between old gay and new gay. Are you not familiar with old gay versus new gay?
No, I guess I need to know. I guess I need to be learnt.
I got a proper display in old gay and new gay in film school, which is the perfect place to get it.
Okay, gotcha.
We were doing, it was film history, just general film.
Gay cinema?
No. This is just, I did take gay cinema with this professor, but that was just, I also took African American cinema, which taught by a gay white man. That's an interesting choice. Any hooser.
Okay, continue.
Very old, Professor Benshoff, and I don't think I'm talking out of school here by calling him an old gay man. He's a very old, proud gay man, and he's very fucking cool. I really enjoyed his teaching style. But old school gay. He was probably in his mid-60s, maybe. And we had this gal who shall remain unnamed because the power of virtue might find me.
Oh, was this the girl that spoke up all the time?
Yep, we had her together at Principal of Film.
We had her in, what's his name's class?
It was Travis Sutton who
Travis, yes. I felt so bad for Travis.
And Travis Sutton looks like Steve the Pirate.
He does. But I like that guy.
He was a Mormon Steve the Pirate.
He was.
He was just so upbeat. And we had him at, 9 in the fucking morning?
No, 8 a.m.
For Jesus Christ.
He was way too excited for 8 a.m. I like the guy, but man, good Lord. He was on some kind of something. Happy drug? I don't know. But he was living.
Anytime you asked him something, the response was immediately, yes! And they just fucking pop right over and go like, bam, 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 bam.
Or like he would do like the hand thing. He'd be like, yes!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. He was fired up. Fired up at 8 a.m. And that's just not a person I can be, guys. I can't be that kind of person. But yeah, sorry. Please continue with Mr. Benshoff's
But you know who I'm
fake
talking
class.
about. You know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly who you're talking about because she got called out in Travis's class on the MCU of all things. So it kind of ties back in. I forgot that happened, but yeah, it was about superheroes and how I forgot she was saying something, but someone stood up and was like, "I don't think you should generalize everybody like that." I don't remember the whole fight. It's been such a long time and COVID and
This guy was very outspoken. I keep fucking tapping the mic. Jesus
it's
Christ.
fine. It's fine. We'll just call this one Taps.
That's the title. But she was a very outspoken
Yes.
queer woman, and I don't think you need to guess what race she was. What? She always had something to say about old cinema. And granted, you need to.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you. You need to acknowledge marginalization and poor treatment of people in film, but you can't go back and change the past per se, and you have to analyze things from an objective point of view. And at a certain point, when you're raising your hand every 5 friggin' minutes to give your 2 cents, it becomes less about addressing whatever issue you're riled up about that day and just more about hearing yourself talk.
Yes.
And she did this to Benshoff.
Every person.
And Benshoff, old school gay, you can't, because old school gay people, particularly those of a Caucasian descent, because you're dealing with intersectionality there,
Sure.
are kind of set in their own ways on some shit and think their definition of liberalism is the ultimate definition of liberalism, and they kind of butt heads with new gays at a certain point. And this gal had already had a problem with the D.W. Griffith picture, which, fair enough. D.W. Griffith made Birth of a Nation, which is a KKK film. We all have a fucking problem with him, but you have to talk about him because he did fucking film shit, and we all acknowledge that he sucks. But she just had to go on her little tirade. But the straw that broke the camel's back is she went on a tirade about a movie concerning Catherine the Great.
Oh, yeah?
That had, I believe, Dietrich in it. It's an old German expressionism film. And she went on this fucking just tear. And then she followed it up with, I haven't seen it yet. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
She hadn't even watched it?
She hadn't seen the fucking, but she was going on a tirade about how it misrepresents her and how it's not fair.
Yeah.
And she hadn't seen the thing yet. So Harry just snaps and says, "You are ruining the discourse of this class with your behavior. You are making it all about yourself," and yada, 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 yada. And as soon as he's done, it gets real fucking quiet. And he just looks around and goes, "See, now you've killed the room."
Oh, man. Yeah. Ooh.
So that's old gay versus new gay.
She was her own kind of person, and you just knew the kind of person she was. And honestly, I wish the best for her because, man, I hope she has some friends because she seemed like she was terrible to be around. And I just feel bad for her in that sense because, like, man, hopefully she has friends. Because I don't know how you come into life, I feel like I can be kind of negative, but like that's ultimate negative a lot.
And that's a fair point because I just remember this actually now. I don't know if you ever had those instances where like something happened and you just kind of like bleeds out of your mind because of the burden of experience, but then you remember it.
No, this lady bled out of my mind until just now. Yeah.
But we were doing a group project in a smaller class because
you had her?
Well, no, I think she was just in an adjacent group, and
Okay.
it was prior to class, and me and my group, who I was friends with, were talking about The Good Place, the very good television program.
Yeah.
And she comes over and she's like, "Oh, you guys have seen The Good Place?" And she got really like enthusiastic and like wanted to talk about it with us. And so I did kind of have them. I was like, you're just like mad passionate about things, because she like got real wide eyed and like happy.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you're very passionate about things, but also you tend to like rub people the wrong way and kind of like thrive on it."
Yeah.
And so you're at a certain point, I do feel bad for her. And I was like, "Man, you seem very human and you seem like a decent person, but holy shit, you're a bad person to be in a lecture class with." Because I don't think Travis did this, but because
Travis never said anything to her. He was just like, "Okay, let's move on."
But did he have sign-ins at the top?
If we were watching a movie.
Okay. But I think it was Harry had like a blank piece of paper that you signed in every class.
Yeah.
and she would sign her name as big as possible at
Like
the
a
time.
John Hancock situation.
Like a John Hancock situation.
Oh my god.
This was John Hand Vagina.
Yeah. Oh man.
But I do feel for the girl, and
I hope she's in a great place right now. I hope she's doing better because that sort of negativity about things, you gotta love something about life. And I'm glad she liked The Good Place. The Good Place is a good show. So maybe she's just not, maybe she's not that intense, like personally. I don't really know, but
I think not most, but like a fair bit of people go through a dickhead liberal arts phase. I still go through a dickhead liberal arts phase in my time. But, just keep on rocking your beret, because she wore a beret all the time.
oh, I don't remember that.
She wore a beret all the fucking time.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Wow. She was a interesting character that we got to meet and partake in life with for a bit. And I hope she's doing well. But yeah, film school. Interesting place.
It was fine. I didn't get to take as many like actually practical classes as I would have liked, because I had to work for car lot and you had to stay there for business hours. So I took a lot of theory classes, because those are the ones that start at fucking 5 p.m. and at 9. But I love the shit out of theory classes. I could do theory classes all day, because it's just talking about movies. It's the old John Mulaney adage, like, I think Emily Dickinson was a lesbian. Partial credit.
Partial credit.
It's that kind of class if you make the argument well enough. And I got to watch a lot of cool movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite move, though, because I was a dumb college kid and I got to partake in some libations, is you do the first half of the class, which is theory talk and like actual academia, quote unquote. Then you got a 15-minute break, and either I'd go to the Union and get a bag of popcorn and like some sweet to sip on, or more than likely I'd go to Tom's Daiquiri, which was about a similar walk, about 3 grape soda shots and a tall beer, 4 Tic Tacs, a cigarette, and then we go watch.
15 minutes? You did all that in 15 minutes?
Your boy did not fuck around, because grape soda shots were about $2 a pop, so that's 8, and then a tall boy Coors.
Damn.
Or not a tall boy Coors, tall boy Lone Star. We're not fucking fancy around these parts. Ran about $12, $15 after tip. $15 a week, get shit hammered, watch a movie. Not a bad day at the office. And I got a piece of paper that's in a frame says I'm important because of that.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I didn't even know you were doing that. So that's impressive, honestly.
Well,
I'm impressed. During those 15-minute breaks, I usually just sat there and on my phone. Just waited.
Well,
But I don't know. I didn't really like talking to people. I just wanted to get done with the class and leave.
Well, it didn't. It was sad when I was by myself, but I would also do more damage, because I had a friend named Grant who started the idea during our writing classes.
He was just like, you know what would be a great idea? We should go get fucked up right now.
Well, he didn't want to go get that, because that's me doing me shit. His idea was like, hey, you want to go do a shot real quick? Just be cheeky.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's kind of fun. But then I would take it as a challenge.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like Tony Hawk just dropped. So I'm basically doing as many kickflips and ollies as possible, trying to get that score up.
What's that? It's a Shane Gillis bit, isn't it? Where he's like, we need to drink a lot of beers. Is that something, or am I misremembering? I think we should drink a lot of beers right now.
I think he says, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to black out.
I'm going to black out.
Yeah. I'm not going to have 11 beers. I'm going to have 6, 7 beers. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have 11 beers. Yeah. And I was an 11 beer kind of guy.
Yeah. And there's always, it's sunny base. Like, we should get really drunk for this. Yeah. We should get really drunk for this.
That's the modus operandi for quite a few people from about 21 till about however long you get sick of it.
Yeah. Basically, just like when you decide to not do that anymore.
Or, you have a normal brain and you can have 3 beers like a...
I don't know what normal brains are.
Well, do you think...
I don't think I've ever experienced a normal brain, so it'd be hard.
We might need to entertain the possibility that Jenny McCarthy was right.
Jenny McCarthy?
Yeah, that vaccines caused autism.
Vaccines?
That was the lady who championed that. I was being facetious, but yeah, Jenny. Have you not heard about this? Have you not heard about this?
I don't know her name because I don't partake in the idea that vaccines cause autism. And hey, I may get told fuck you for that, but I don't partake.
From what I understand, Jenny McCarthy was an actress / model, and her son has autism, and so she went on the offensive that it was the vaccines that he received that led to that autism.
Yeah.
Now, while I am not pertinent to telling somebody, if I fuck you pertinent, while I'm not willing to criticize anybody's personal experience, I think that was a bit misguided information, or not misguided information, misguided persuasion to get
Yeah.
people away from vaccines.
I'm not going to say vaccines didn't cause autism in her son. I'm not going to say that. And I'm not going to get really political about it, but a vaccine may have caused something to happen to her son. But I don't think that's true for all people. I think people had adverse reactions to a lot of things. I'm more open to the discussion that maybe it's the shit we put in our food and it's just progressed over time.
That's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think all vaccines cause autism. I think genetics and shit that we put in our bodies and, lifestyle choices and all that shit play a huge part. I don't think it's just one thing, and I don't think it's, protecting people from, deadly disease at this time. Just my opinion.
I don't want to get political.
Yeah.
But The Cat in the Hat was a good movie.
I do like The Cat in the Hat.
It's not bad. It's not a fucking bad movie because I have...
Dakota Fanning's in that one, isn't she? Is that her? Or was that her sister?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, I like that movie. I don't know why people shat on it.
Well,
it's because it wasn't as good as How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which you can't beat the best Christmas movie ever.
Whoa.
I know you think it's something else.
Whoa.
But
it's the Muppet Christmas Carol.
I know you think it's the Muppet Christmas. I am an adult. No, you be the adult here. The Muppet Christmas Carol is amazing, and the fact that Michael Caine plays it so seriously, we need another thing just like that. Just like that. We need that. We need like the Hunger Games, and it's like Jennifer Lawrence is the only real person. And the rest are Muppets. Like, we need more of that in life. I agree. But it still can't top Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey puts on a fucking goated performance. He's like MJ Game 6 in that movie.
I'm not gonna dispute the individual performance because he is through 8 hours of makeup a day, having to do CIA levels of torture coping.
Yes.
Punching fucking darts, from what I understand, which I respect. I'm never going to disrespect anybody not punching darts. But I don't cry during The Grinch, and I cry during Christmas Carol.
I don't know, man. The Grinch gets me, man. I don't even know how the song goes, but man, fucking gets me. I like The Grinch a lot.
No cheeses for us Mises. That's from a Muppet Christmas Carol, and that's a hard bar. Yeah. No cheeses for us Mises.
Mm-hmm.
Kermit the Frog here.
Yeah, no, those are two solid, great Christmas movies.
My name's Kermit. I'm going to beat this shit out of you. I'm tired of this world. I don't want to live in a capitalist society built by blood and the innocence and the shattered innocence of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of it. It's a Marxist revolution. The proletariat will take back the means of production. The bourgeoisie will burn. Yay!
Yes.
That's Kermit the Frog discovers Marxism.
Oh. Wow.
It's a thing I'm working on.
Okay.
It's materializing. It might be materializing into shit.
I think it's in your head, but I think it needs to be worked a little bit more. Like, I'm glad that it's there, and I think we can all agree that's workable.
Workable?
Yeah.
We got to work real quick here.
Yeah.
Workable has such like trauma to me because our old no, you would have no way of knowing that, but our old I used to work really hard in one-act play, and I just wouldn't up to snuff. It wouldn't fucking click sometimes. And when I finally got a decent performance up there, and I was so proud of it, our director gave me the note, workable. And I wrote that underlined. It was like, workable equals win.
The world ain't what it seems, is it, Gunny?
No, sir.
You keep that in mind. The moment you think you got it figured, you're wrong.
AI is ruining my life.
Because of editing?
Yeah, because now we've realized there's a function we use for AI voiceovers, which is shitty enough as it is. We used to have people do those. And they get upset when they don't sound human enough. Crazy.
Oh, wow. Your robot doesn't sound human. Can you make it sound more human? How about you just fucking record it?
Exactly, dude.
You sons of bitches.
But now it's gotten to the point where clients will send, like, themselves doing voiceovers that they need done.
Yeah.
Like, instructional shit. And it's gotten to the point where you can feed their voice into the program, and
you can copy their voice.
we can copy their voice. So if they fuck
Yeah.
up, you're like, oh, can you use your AI tool to fix what I said?
Yeah, I think.
No, Janet, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I think Rob did that to me one time. He recreated my voice and like my cadence and stuff, and it was kind of freaky.
It's not. I remember that, and he tried to pass it off as if he fucked with the EQ.
Yeah, I think he may have. I think he like recorded himself, but then like used recordings of me too to like mash it up. I don't really know how he did it, but he may have. I think he may have recorded himself.
Well, I remember it was in like the early days when he could do that, because I remember shortly after that, like the thing that was very funny at the time.
Yeah.
It was Joe Biden and Joe Rogan playing like COD or something.
Yes. Yeah.
It'd be like, oh, Joe, come spawn in with me. Yeah, but old Don, I'm not going to do the fucking voices. We're not going to do that bit. Very bad, very gay, very silly.
Yeah. Yeah. No. So that was like the early days when we were working around with voices for Into the Dark Realm, which is a show that we both do that you should listen to if you like audio dramas and audio comedies, I guess. I don't really know. It's more of a dramedy.
And whimsy and swords and sorcery and intrigue and
Yes.
mystique.
Yes. Yeah. You know something I've been bumping lately?
What's that?
You know, the new Justin Bieber song is actually pretty good.
Is-
Not the one that Crab sent. Not the one that Crab sent. Not the sexy red one. The Daisy one. Yeah. Just to be clear. Yeah. I don't like that one or the JoJo Siwa song he sent. Oh, I do like the Daisy song by Justin Bieber. It's pretty good.
I didn't know. I think this might have been AI. Is Justin Bieber had a song that was like, "Hey, yo, Benny," and he's like dissing Benny Blanco for still dating Selena Gomez while he's married to Alec Baldwin's daughter.
Yeah. I don't know if it's Alec. I think it's Alec Baldwin's brother's daughter.
He didn't even get. He had a Stephen Baldwin kid.
He got a Stephen Baldwin kid. Yeah. No. That relationship is weird, and I don't even know where to even begin with that. But like, apparently, like stuff has been bad, and he like treats her like shit. So I don't condone Justin Bieber as a person, but I do like his new song. It's pretty catchy.
That's a pretty rough life, man. To get assaulted by.
I guess we haven't talked about that. Yeah, P. Diddy.
Can you imagine, like, basically being groomed and sexualized your entire life, and possibly being assaulted by P. Diddy, all to end up with a bad Baldwin Brothers kid?
Yeah,
that's mean. I'm sorry,
but we have to say allegedly, because P. Diddy actually got off, basically,
because they fucked up. They tried to get him on a RICO instead of like getting him for the countless other shit he did.
So he got off. So allegedly, P. Diddy did all that shit. Fuck P. Diddy.
Well, yeah, fuck P. Diddy. And I saw well, we've all known this, but I saw a more developed conspiracy as to the CIA killed Tupac Shakur.
No.
But yeah.
We have like correspondence from active gang members, multiple. Okay, I'm not going to say this is entirely true because I can't prove it myself, honest to God, but there are multiple gang members that have come forward that said, yeah, P. Diddy put out a hit.
Yeah, and that was
on Tupac.
And that was a Suge Knight. Suge Knight is very important in these proceedings because he was kind of the fire poker and all of that shit. And Suge Knight got away with a lot of shit for a very long time, which leads you to believe that he is a government informant and or a government psyop. Which I don't like saying that word because it makes you sound crazy and QAnon and fuck those people.
Yeah.
But
have we no, go ahead. Finish your thought before I start a new one.
But Suge Knight got away with a lot of shit and was the instigator for a lot of the heat within the 1990s rap scene. And apparently there was a lot of inner city violence, particularly between the Bloods and the Crips, that was about to get, brokered some sort of fucking peace, particularly Tupac Shakur's mother, who was a former Black Panther. Remember that, dear mama. And Suge Knight kept selling guns and drugs to either side, pitting them against one another. It's not a food for thought.
It's a food for thought for sure, yeah. But no, I mean, P. Diddy played it off as like, oh, no, that was a joke. But you don't just say that shit around those people, They're like, yeah. No, so I think he is partially responsible for that shit. I do, allegedly. Have we talked about, I think we have on here, that conspiracy theories that we think that are actually true?
Oh, let's fire them off.
Well, I do think and I think we talked about this, but I think the Mandela effect is like the government just trying to see if they can, major or like gaslight everybody. Because there were fucking cornucopias on that Fruit of the Loom shit. I know. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Sinbad was in Shazam.
Yeah.
That movie fucking existed.
Yeah. What's a conspiracy theory that you think is actually real?
Oh, I think Avril Lavigne died.
You think Avril Lavigne died and they replaced her?
I think Avril Lavigne died. That's a different woman.
You think that? Yeah. What's her supposed name? Ashley?
I don't know, but if you look at what she used to be, what she used to look like, what she looks like now.
Yeah.
And
the way the music is.
If you go down that hole,
I've gone down that hole back in the day.
It very easily could be like a grasping at straws thing, like sort of a Tupac is still alive thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the same Avril Lavigne. I think that's a different Avril Lavigne.
Yeah. I think MJ got banned from basketball.
For gambling?
Gambling.
I would absolutely.
I don't think it was necessarily him. I think it might have been his dad.
Mm-hmm. And I 1000% believe that Donald Sterling believes in the shadow ban. They can deny that shit all they want, but that is absolutely Donald Sterling would have done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those are solid ones.
Let's get into the wacky ones.
The wacky ones. I don't get into real wacky, but like the stuff that's like, let's keep this quiet, because like there are just things in life where I think we've all experienced it where it's just like, hey, let's just keep this quiet, It's like, okay, sure. And if you have the people around you that'll do it, that's why you got to be careful with your secrets in life.
Well, I know all the sad ones. I'm trying to think of like whimsical ones that like we can talk about on a podcast, because I can talk about ones that are like very depressing, but I don't want to kill the tone.
Yeah, no, I don't think 5G is out here killing us. I don't think that at all. I think if 5G is up there on your list of problems that we need to fix in life, I think you're thinking of life wrong. There's got to be better shit for people to give a shit about. And 5G, I don't think is running. And you know what? Maybe in 100 years, they play back this podcast and are like, look at these fucking idiots. Look at these 2 dumbasses sitting on this blue couch thinking 5G is good for you and your bones and your DNA. I'm not saying that it's good for our bones and DNA. I'm just saying I think if it does have an impact on us, it is very little that it's going to cause us to, lose more life than we already weren't going to live.
I think Bob 5G might have the last laugh.
Yeah, 5G may have the last laugh. I'm not going to say that I can predict the future, but I think I'm more likely to die from a heart attack from cholesterol than 5G making me a mutant baby.
5G can come and take me.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying. Like, I've served my nickel. You can come to my front door. I'll be packing. Now, cholesterol, we'll meet each other in the afterlife. You're a worthy adversary, and I will fall victim to you every time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think 5G, that's a wacky one for me.
I used to kind of think some birds might not have been real. I've never seen a baby pigeon.
I don't think I've seen a baby pigeon.
Think about it.
I've seen pigeons. You know what's fucked up about pigeons, though? Is that we, as the human race, domesticated them and then undomesticated them, and they haven't figured out how to live life since. That's why they're so annoying. Because they were all basically domesticated, and we were like, fuck pigeons.
Well, it's not fuck pigeons.
Well, no, not in the literal sense, but we were like, fuck off, pigeons. And now pigeons are like, what the fuck do we do with our lives? We delivered letters. Like, what are we supposed to do? We carried the mail. And now we're just going to live off scraps. That's why they're like referred to as rats, like the bird rats. They're bird rats.
Stool pigeon, a rat with wings.
Yes.
Rata alada.
Yes.
That's like the worst Spanish I ever heard.
Did nobody take Spanish?
Open your eyes.
What does he say? There's no. Oh, what the fuck does he say?
He goes, that's the word. The scene goes, that's the worst Spanish I ever heard. It's la.
Yeah.
La rata alada. Would you never go to conjugation? I don't know. Just
he says something like, "That nobody takes Spanish." Am I the only motherfucker that took Spanish? He doesn't say that, but basically that's what he says to Batman, and Batman's like, "Oh my god." Yeah, no. There's your gay cigarette that you just smoked.
yeah, it's a geek bar.
A geek bar. Are you geeked right now, dude?
I'm geeked.
Are you so geeked right now?
They're just, it's basically, this is like the equivalent of Apple calling their fucking adapter a dongle.
Oh.
Like, what are you gonna do, bitch? Something about it? I don't think so.
Probably
Because
not.
I'm
Probably not.
sucking on a pink robot cock
Oh God.
called a Geek Bar
Oh God.
with a flavor that's juicy peach ice. Juicy peach ice sounds like a telegram you would send to your cocaine dealer for a G bag and a Puerto Rican broad.
Yeah, you really went in on that flavor. Most people just do like a mint. You're like,
Well, the ice is the
you're like, I need my juicy peach.
well the
My
fun-
juicy Georgia peaches in this bitch.
well the thing was like I was almost out of one of these.
Yeah.
And my friend Rhodey just gave me another one because he's such a swell guy. And I'm not even fucking around. I went over there to go help him with pre-production on a film, and he showed up with a plastic bag, and it had a brand new vape in it. That was the exact flavor.
That was your payment for services?
No, he hasn't paid me for any services. I went out there last week, and
I'm looking at it.
well, no, he just gave it to me, because his brother had the exact same one, so we were both sucking on peach little robot dicks.
Okay.
That's a sentence to say.
That's a sentence.
We're here, man.
Yeah, you're here. You're letting it fly.
Just like hot girl, letting her fly.
What?
Hawk girl.
Oh, hot girl. You know, I liked hot girls. Hot girls preferment. I can't speak now. I'm just having a plain old fucking stroke right here. Hawk girl's performance in Superman. I did like her. She was good in The Last of Us too.
I'm very, very glad that we have let the Hawk Tuah girl kind of fade to irrelevancy.
Well, she got in trouble
Yes, she did, because of crypto.
because of her crypto coin being bullshit. Which, honestly, if you buy into crypto coin from Hawk to a girl, I think you deserve to lose your money. I'm sorry.
Can you imagine?
That is such a dumb financial decision. Why would you ever fucking do that?
You just lost. Well, imagine.
We lost that part of the audience. I don't give a fuck.
No, imagine this. Imagine this. You were a father of two.
I'm not, but I'll imagine it.
Engage and engage.
Yeah. Gage and Brimberly. That's their two names.
Gage,
Gage and Brimberly.
you were a devout father to Gage and Brimberly, and
Yes.
been married to Sarah Lynn. I just made
Sarah McKinley.
Sarah McKinley Lindley Brinley.
Yes.
You've been married for approximately 10 years, and you brought yourself a decent little Nepo baby, sort of nest egg with your dad.
What?
And what are the names of the children again?
Gage and Brimberly.
And Gage and Brimberly, you've saved up some college for them. And so you've taken that college money because you think you can buy them over and over and over again. And it fucks up. And you have to sit your wife, Sarah Lynn McKimberly Gimberly, and Gage and Brimberly. And you have to tell them, Daddy lost all your money because of the Hawk Tuah girls cryptocurrency.
You can't go to college because I bought Hawk to a Bitcoin.
You're right. Fuck them.
I got some coin Tua. And I thought I was gonna, I thought we were gonna become billionaires, but now you can't go to college.
I'm so sorry, Gage and Brimberly.
Yeah.
Gage, you will be fine because you will live off your grandfather's wealth. Brimberly, to the streets with you.
Oh, wow.
To the streets.
Wow, you're sending your daughter to the corner?
I'm not sending my daughter to the corner. This
This hyperbole daughter.
Robert Brimberly.
Poor Robert Brimberly.
Robert Brimberly has sent his daughter Brimberly
Oh my God.
to live on the streets because he lost all of her college fund in the Hawk Tuah scam. This is a very, very
thought out scenario.
well, it's a very, very deeply traumatic experience for Gage and Brimberly.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's awful. This is like, you can't even play Just Dance.
No.
You can't even play Just Dance.
Dad, I can't play Just Dance with my sister Brimberly.
Well, it's because like in the 2008, housing crisis, we were all just playing Just Dance. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. And now you can't even do that. Now you can't even do that during the hard times. Like losing your money to Hawk Tuah.
Dad, you lost all your money to Hawk Tuah. How am I going to get Robux?
Exactly. Oh, yeah. I forgot. They're playing that game.
It's that sucks. That's why because we got to play Just Dance. We got to be whimsical. There weren't microtransactions in Just Dance.
Yeah.
Now there's a financial crisis among the lunch tables.
Yes. Yeah. Like who has the most V-Bucks? Who has the most Robux? What are the fucking COD points? Yeah. Crazy. Life is crazy, man. Things are getting worse.
Things are getting so much worse. But I was glad that the Hawk Tuah fame had subsided, so Hot Girl didn't get any of that, because that was prime real estate. If Hawk Tuah would have been big by the same time as Hot Girl, Hawk Tuah Girl, the fucking memes make themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of TikTok people past their prime. I got to see Big Boom AJ wrestle.
Oh yeah, how did he? I can't speak today. I don't know what the fuck's going on with me. AEW. How did AEW All In go?
The wrestling was very, very good, and I'm gonna go on a rant that's not even a pro wrestling rant. It's not even like that kind of nerdy. It's a nerdy live production rant.
Okay.
Their like arena running abilities needs to fucking step up, and that's why AEW, who is the secondary promotion in WWE, is always gonna have that ceiling. Because brother, we were in Globe Life Park, where you can buy a fucking Rangers hat every 10 steps, I'd say.
Yeah.
Through the entire fucking building, 2 merch stands.
Damn.
Both on the concourse, so if you were in the upper levels, fuck you. And their Tron work was bullshit.
Okay.
Again, this is a really good wrestling. I'm going all on the fucking event promoting here. Because you have like the Jumbotron, because you've been to a Ranger game.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the place where you see like where the game is and everybody's stats. There's different screens run different shit.
Yeah.
But these fuckers just had it all running on one feed, so all the screens were the same thing, and you would miss the finishes of matches because they'd start somebody's entrance, or if somebody's entrance was going, you couldn't see what was going on in the ring unless you were right next to it. So basically, it was a fuck the cheap seats kind of scenario, and just very, very bare bones live production. And you can do that when you're playing the fucking Curtis Colwell Center, where they have high school graduations. But this is a goddamn stadium show, kids. Let's get our shit together. That being said, I did get to watch a dude stab a guy in the bald head with a fork until he bled, and
that's weird.
It's a visceral experience being in a room with 40,000 people cheering on that kind of thing. Yeah. But I did get to see Kevin Von Erich do the claw, and that's objectively fucking awesome.
Oh, he was there?
Yeah, because his sons are tag team wrestlers, and so
I'm surprised they're not in WWE
because they're not very good.
Oh, that's right.
They're very, very nice with the Von Erich last name. But they had Kevin come up and he was wearing a suit, and they had one of the managers come in and like start fucking with him, and I got to see old Kevin Von Erich do the Iron Claw. That's just a bit of history. I'm not gonna get to see fucking Michael Jordan shoot a basketball. I'm not gonna get to see Pete Rose fucking play baseball.
Yeah.
I gotta see Kevin Von Erich do some right.
You may see Michael Jordan shoot a basketball. I wouldn't say you couldn't.
That's the possibility.
Not in like a high tense situation probably, but you may see him shoot a basketball.
Which, if that tells you anything about who I am as a human being, like Michael Jordan was obviously the barometer of GOAT basketball. Why did I go to Pete Rose?
I love Pete Rose. He is the best hitter in baseball history, technically.
But like, that's not why I picked him. I picked him because he's a degenerate gambler.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He was banned for life, and I'm on the train that he was banned for life, and now that he has passed, he should go into the Hall of Fame.
He served that life sentence.
Yeah.
Like Jon Snow.
Yeah, it's like Jon Snow. Let's do Night Watch, Game of Thrones style. You know, his watch is ended, okay? He served his time. 12 years of it in Azkaban.
That reminds me, my name's Kieran, right?
Yeah.
Which is Gaelic for black.
Sure.
So
I don't know.
So due to a error in etymology, since Kieran is a Gaelic translation for the word black, I'm allowed to say the bad word.
You're not.
But I don't want to.
You shouldn't.
I'm like the Jon Snow of racism. I don't want it.
You don't want it?
I don't want it.
Okay, you shouldn't want it.
I don't want it. But sire, your father, forget my father.
Yeah.
I can't get him to stop saying it.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, no.
My dad told me the other day he was having a real N-word struggle. And I said, Dad, I'm really sorry you're dealing with that, but I'm glad you're calling it the N-word, not the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You see what you did? You killed the room. You killed the room.
Shout out Harry Banshaw, black.
Yeah. You killed the room.
Fuck you know about principles of film. Fuck you know about film history. Fuck you know about queer cinema.
Nothing.
Nothing, except the Doom generation sucks.
Dune?
It's a movie called the Doom, like the game.
Oh.
And it's about like this really edgy goth couple who meets this like...
Hey.
Exactly. Who meets this like sexually ambiguous hot guy, and he starts sleeping with the girl and the guy.
Oh, wow.
And that's not why the movie sucks. The movie sucks because it's just kind of shock horror, and if I'm not mistaken, the last scene is like a Nazi doing some fucked up shit on an American flag. It's like, we get it, man.
So it's kind of like Saltburn before Saltburn had legs.
Well, I believe Saltburn had a little bit of subtext to it, and I thought it was beautifully performed. But this one was just kind of 120 minutes of him licking cum out of that drain. Like, is that you're exactly right on him licking cum out of the drain.
Yeah.
Spoilers, sorry.
Yeah, it's not like it hasn't been out for 3-4 years now. I don't know. The passage of time scares me.
Genuinely, that movie could have come out a year ago, or it could have come out in 2017. I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking remember, yeah.
But it's that for a whole movie.
Okay.
So
that's very intense.
It's very intense. I think which again, that's sort of the intention of the director. I'd imagine is to make me fucking shocked and make me offended, which good for him. But I don't know, feels a little ponderous at the end of the day.
Yeah, sometimes shock value is not good. Sometimes it's bad, and when you do too much of it, it becomes very bad very quickly. So you just make like an entire shock value movie. Like, what are you trying to say, really? And I said a whole lot of nothing there, but also a whole lot of something at the same time.
A whole lot of something. I believe that's the autobiography of someone.
Barack H. Obama?
Barack H. Obama?
Yeah, Barack Hussein Obama.
Oh, okay. We George W'd him.
Well, yeah.
I got to say, I do kind of miss W. He's not gone anywhere, but I miss W. What?
Yeah.
You got a letter from W.
Yeah, when I was younger, I wrote him.
Yeah, and he wrote back.
Yeah, he sent me a signed picture.
J.D. Vance ain't doing that shit.
He may. I don't know. I'm not going to write him, though.
I kind of want to write J.D. Vance.
Okay, write him. But, I mean, he's not going to send you back anything. I don't think you're going to say kind words to him, so he's not going to send you back anything.
What? Well, I mean, you do. I might just say I like his fat little cherub face.
Okay. I don't think he's going to send anything back to that.
I think that's the nicest thing he'll read.
It may be one of the nicer things he's reading, yeah. That's probably true.
So, theoretically,
theoretically,
if one were to burn down a house full of billionaires, how would you get them there? Would you lure them with chocolate? Or would you lure them with the promise of debauchery?
Do I have to pick between those two? Only those two things?
I am open to suggestions.
I don't know, maybe like bunkers, like maybe to check out some bunkers. I saw a video on TikTok the other day. It was a guy trying to buy a private jet, and like the guy was showing him all the things, and it was like, so how long do you think your normal flight will be? And they're like, they based the private jet purchase based off that, and it was like on an iPad as big as like our wall, and he was showing them like the seat sizes and the walking space, and he was like, how many rows of seats do you need? Like 16? And he was like, nah, I need like 8 rows. And so maybe one of those situations where like they're buying private jetties. I don't think you're gonna get them there with chocolate and debauchery, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I need to get inside the mind of a billionaire.
Yeah, you're gonna have to think more practical than that.
I'm gonna have to pull shit up on my bootstraps.
Yep.
And I don't have any boots. Fuck.
Yeah. And you're not a Nepo baby, so you can't get a generous loan of $1 million from your father.
God damn it.
Yep.
I've seen boots. Not a lot of boots don't even have straps nowadays, do they?
I don't know.
This is the plight of the.
I don't think it's a cowboy boot thing. I think it's a blue collar work boot type of thing.
But
I think that's where that comes from.
I've seen blue collar work boots like Timberlands and shit. Well, like not Timberlands, but like steel toes and shit. I don't think I've ever seen a bootstrap.
Well, I don't know. I could be very wrong. I'm not a blue collar man. I'm very clear about that.
Collar's blue right now.
Yeah, I know. I get it. But I'm not a guy working out in the heat all the day. But I think on the work boots now, they have like those little holes that's like a loop at the top. I think that is what the straps used to be. And now they're those holes right there where you put your finger in, you can pull up.
I get that makes sense because boot hole will be too close to booty hole.
Yeah, you don't want to say that.
That's one letter off of booty hole.
You want to stay clear from the booty hole. Well,
it's God did not make the prostate a pleasurable source for no reason.
Oh, you want your booty hole? Okay, I see.
I don't want my booty hole.
That's what you're saying.
You
want your booty hole.
I want my booty around the hole. Because no insertion and stimulation are not synonyms, Cole.
I'm so far away from you on this subject.
Well, let's get closer.
No. No, I don't want to bridge the gap at all.
Let's bridge this gap.
No,
And-
you stay over there. I'll stay over here.
I'm just saying.
Your grass can be perfectly green, and I'm very happy for you, but my grass is green over here too, and I like my yard. I like it.
I'm just saying you are missing out on erogenous.
And I hear you, but also I don't want that.
Okay, I mean,
Just me personally.
and I understand that it might. I'm not saying this is you, but for those gentlemen out there who might have some curiosities, they're willing to work with you. Because it might be like you're scared to ask sort of scenario.
No, I'm not.
Just be open.
At this point in my life, I feel like I'm scared to ask them not to.
Well, if you got a woman,
I don't.
and she's
I'm single as fuck.
speaking hypothetical here.
I know. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that.
If you're presented with a woman who is willing to lick your butthole,
Oh, wow.
and you don't jump on that, because even if you don't want your asshole licked,
I don't.
the idea that she would jump into that fray for you,
Okay.
to me, speaks volumes in loyalty
I don't think so.
and volumes of the willingness to make you feel good.
I don't think
And
so.
I think that's a good thing.
I've had real life experience with this. I haven't partaken in that action, but I've had real life experience where that has been said, but they're not loyal. No. I don't think it's I mean, I think it's a fake type of loyalty for at least. I'm not going to generalize and say everybody, but no, I don't think that's true based on my past experiences.
Well, I mean,
Would I normally think that? But yeah, but too many unloyal things have happened.
the exception is not the rule.
The exception is not the rule. I agree. I'm not trying to generalize. I'm just saying I just don't think that's a one size fits all type of thing. I don't think,
Well, do you know what?
especially not in this generation, you with loyalty and all that shit.
Oh, wow. I think it's a bit of a tale of two extremes, because, like, yes, in the dating app generation, there's a bit of depersonalization, but back in the 80s, a lot of people didn't have choices. But I digress. But all I'm saying is, if you have the opportunity, get your ass ate, live a little, because you're not going to be 90 years old.
I can be, yeah.
Sitting in on your deathbed, surrounded by your big old family that you
I hope
created,
so.
thinking, man, I wonder what it would have felt like. Get my ass ate.
I'm not gonna think that.
You can get to a position where you don't have to think like that, because I wouldn't have that regret on my deathbed. The only regret I want on my deathbed is that I did not get to shoot Charlie Kirk in the face.
Oh wow! Now we're getting into domestic terrorism. I'm not gonna
Didn't
think
do
that.
it. I don't want to do it. I hope nobody goes out and shoots Charlie Kirk in the face. I hope nobody does that.
Please, nobody do that.
Please, nobody do that.
No,
Please,
no.
nobody do that.
I'm seeing what you're doing, and I'm not getting sued.
What are you
No.
talking about?
None. Nobody do that.
I got
Dear God, nobody do that.
No, what are you talking? Nobody go do that. I got something in my Jesus Christ. I got something in my eye.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
I want Charlie Kirk to be alive.
I am separate from this. I am separate.
I hope he lives a long and prosperous life in jail, because he's a horrible human being and he's responsible for very bad things. Bye.